let's get into our first topic this week, because I do know that Fubar has to be to work soon, and so I want to try to get through our topics. In fact, I'm probably going to save the VMAs for a different night. We will just talk about these two topics, and then our main event, as well as our weird but true. But our first topic tonight, which one of these do you want to do, Kadie? 1 or 2?
2.
Okay, all right, that's perfect. All right, so if you guys did not know, Jon Bon Jovi made the news recently, not just for a pretty awesome documentary, by the way, that is on one of the streaming platforms. I'm not sure which one. You guys would have to look that up. I've seen it. It's good. You guys should check it out. But he made the news a couple of days ago for essentially talking somebody out of suicide that he came in contact with just completely randomly on a bridge. I'm trying to figure out... Okay, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and read the article. This is from the New York Times. Jon Bon Jovi helped talk a woman off the ledge of a bridge in Nashville earlier this week. It was in Nashville. There you go. The police said. Mr. Bon Jovi was filming a music video on the bridge just after 6 p.m. on Tuesday for The People's House, which is a song from his band's new album called Forever. In a video released by the police, which I'm going to show you guys here in a minute, Mr. Bon Jovi and another person, whom other news outlets have identified as a production assistant, slowly approached the woman, who was on the edge of the bridge, facing outward on the far side of a railing. They are seen speaking to her for a minute or so before she turns around to face them, and they lift her over the railing to safety. They meaning Jon Bon Jovi and his production assistant. Mr. Bon Jovi then hugs the woman, and the three walk together along the bridge, attended by law enforcement officials. The woman was taken to a hospital for evaluation, the police said. Now, a shout out to John, and this is a quote, a shout out to Jon Bon Jovi and his team for helping a woman in Nashville on the Siegenthaler pedestrian bridge Tuesday night, the police said on social media. Bon Jovi helped persuade her to come off the ledge over the Cumberland River to safety. Now, I've actually been near that bridge, and the Cumberland River is no joke, guys. It is literally no joke. It's very... It probably would not have been good for this woman if she would have jumped. Let's just put it that way. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just stop reading here, except to say that this pedestrian bridge... I'm going to show you guys a picture of this real quick so you can kind of see the bridge and how the river is in this area. Right here. This is the bridge in question. So, yeah, no joke there. But I also wanted to show you guys this actual video. I thought I had this all set for y'all. Actually, you know what? I think it's the other clip.
I was about to say, I think it's a different link.
I think it's the other link.
Yeah.
So
has
I'm
been
show you
praised by
this.
police after he helped a woman in distress who'd been standing on the ledge of a bridge. In a video released by the Nashville Police Department, the singer can be seen talking to the woman, and once she is back on the walkway of the bridge, he embraces her in a hug. Megan Owen has the story.
The video shared by Nashville Police shows a woman in blue, highlighted in the left corner, standing precariously on the ledge of a pedestrian bridge over the Cumberland River, hanging onto the railings. Several people walk by. One woman glances back. A little further up, the rock star Jon Bon Jovi can be seen arriving with a camera crew. According to posts on social media, he was shooting a music video on the bridge. He immediately walks over with a crew member, waves and leans on the railing. He calmly talks to the woman for less than a minute before the pair lift her over the railings back onto the bridge walkway. Bon Jovi continues to talk to the stranger before giving her a hug. They then leave the bridge together. The singer has been widely praised for his actions.
It's really amazing to see. It's so good to see somebody approaching somebody who they can see is really in desperate trouble and giving them that opportunity to talk, that opportunity to share what's going on for them, because it's never too late and there's always hope and that opportunity for somebody to save a life.
Nashville's police department added to the praise in a post on X, saying Bon Jovi helped persuade her to come off the ledge over the Cumberland River to safety. In a brief statement, Chief John Drake said it takes all of us to help keep each other safe. Megan Owen, BBC News.
And if you've been affected by either of our last two reports, you can find help and advice on the BBC Action Line. And you can find that on our website
that's the actual,
or via the BBC
actual
app.
video. Just incredible stuff, man. You know, there's a lot of things that people will just...
Threats to school kids in Springfield, Ohio today following baseless claims about Haitian immigrants perpetuated by the former president and his running mate. Now the state's Republican governor, Mike...
a lot of people will mind their business, right? But the fact is, if Jon Bon Jovi would have minded his business there, it's very likely that woman wouldn't be with us anymore. And that's unfortunate for sure, but just a class act, a very selfless act, just really cool stuff. Now, a publicist for Jon Bon Jovi said he would not be commenting on this incident out of respect for the woman's privacy. In addition to releasing a new album this year, Mr. Bon Jovi was also the subject of a new documentary series that I mentioned. It aired in April on Hulu, thank you, article. It's called Thank You, Good Night, The Bon Jovi Story. He was in the news this summer also when his mother passed away as well at the age of 83. I want to say, if you are watching out there, guys, if you're having thoughts of suicide or just thoughts of harming yourself at all, you can call or text the number 988 to reach the Suicide in Crisis Lifeline. Or you can go to speakingofsuicide.com/resources for a list of additional resources. If you are depressed, if you need someone to talk to, there are resources for you out there rather than doing the absolute worst, I would say. Right? What do you guys think of this?
I think it's pretty badass because out of all the people that would have been around, first of all, like you said, the lady that walked by, but not just that, like everybody on the crew and everything, like everybody there, like it wasn't just like maybe 2 or 3 people here at this video shoot. There was a lot of people there, guarantee you.
And I watched a lot of people. If you watch the video, there's a longer video out there. There's a lot of people that just walk by her that don't even...
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that don't even acknowledge her existence.
The sad part about the video.
Yeah.
The sad part of the video, you know, you see a lot of people walking by and they're just like, nope, not my problem. I'm just going to keep going. But Bon Jovi's such a great person that he reaches out. He sees a person in need and reaches out.
And really cool, too, that the most known person on the bridge probably is the one that went out of his way to try to save somebody's day, quite literally. There's a lot of things about Bon Jovi I don't agree with. This is definitely one of them. What just a genuine heroic display by the guy. So kudos to him. I also love the fact that he refuses to comment on this out of respect to her privacy, because that's even further. Obviously, this is going to be great publicity for him, and I mean, regardless of how this comes off, it's going to look great for him whether he comments on it or not. But the fact that he's even now after the event is still thinking about her rather than anything else, just a class act. I think that's called spectator syndrome, when folks avoid action assuming someone else will do something. I do believe that is what it's called. Thank you for that, Acorn. But yeah, well done, Bon Jovi. You know, it's funny. This happened like last week, and I didn't learn about it until like yesterday or Saturday. And I got mad. Like, I really got mad because, like, we are inundated with so much toxicity, so much division and hate and just so much bad all the time. And here we have an amazing story that deserves a spotlight. And, like, why are we not hearing about this stuff more, man? It really, truly angers me that we're not seeing the lighter side of human beings anymore. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
It sucks, man. We need to do better. We have to do better, honestly.